The Spiral, Chapter 7, The Rumblings of the Earth. Ira looked at a tree whose trunk had slanted to the ground since the day she met the pig eater on the hill. That was a month ago. Since then, she looked absorbed, and her parents wondered if she was well. Her mother asked if she had someone in mind. Is it Bata? Asked her mother. She shook her head vigorously to say no. Rumblings became frequent and increasingly strong. Nocturnal animals, such as bats, flew out more often during the day. Birds were restless, often alighting on branches to rise up again, and then alighting like a plane seeking to land but could not. More lambs were born prematurely. Ira sensed he was close by. A knowing in her heart brought a restful anticipation. She would see him again before the coming feast. To prepare for it, she had been to the seamstress, and she also bought olive oil for her hair and powders for her face. There were herbals for cleansing and ritual prayers to do every night. Others were anxious about the rumblings and likened them to the earth groaning and warning of events both good and bad to come. Ira listened and absorbed the concerns which sung in the restfulness of her heart about things to come. Her generation was brought up on stories of their unique destiny. Rumblings of the earth were signs that the major event would happen soon and the outcome would be established when they walked in their destiny. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Move over, move over, move over. Call him, call him, call him. It's over. It was a song and game done by children where two kids lay in a drawn circle. Without using hands and feet and a ball between them, each tried to push at the other person until any part of the other person's body was out of the circle, while the rest of the kids chanted the song. The older children were taught defensive and offensive ways of using the dagger and to cultivate the hearing senses. One exciting way was, while blindfolded, one was put in an enclosure with birds. The idea was to mark the birds with colored water with a bottle of spray. Some were better at anticipating body movement. The various fighting stances of wolves, bears, and predatory birds were used to prepare them for such encounters. Besides the dagger, shields and axes were introduced for those who showed skills in fighting. The simple staff and hoe were all potential weapons. Creativity was encouraged in other ways of using tools or objects. Mock fights became an evening pastime for them. As the rumbles increased, the training intensified. Food storage was given greater attention. Women dried more meat and stored some as salted in jars buried in the earth. Over these jars were words pasted that say, "To the veiled one." There was a well in the village that became an indicator of grave danger. When the water in the well disappeared rapidly, it was time to run for your lives. A long time ago, it was dry and was used as an escape route to the cave of the fairies. Then came a flood, which took many lives, and since then it became a well. Other wells were dug, but the water from this well tasted different. the mineral content was different. Lately, village folks kept reminding one another to look out for this indicator and to ring a bell placed nearby to sound the alarm.